Hello there to you all watching at home, and welcome to our virtual walk round of our Cirrus or calcite white Mercedes-Benz CLA 180D AMG line. Packed full of tech, with an abundance of style and low running costs, with a reputation for quality and solid build, this CLA is definitely a car that you should be considering. But I hear you ask, Greg, why should I be considering it? Well, let me show you in more detail. You've of course got your LED high performance headlights with your LED daytime running lights as well. Now down here, moving on, you have of course got your front parking sensors, and you've got your black pack, which is of course the black front splitter just there. You've got the black meshing, and you've got your gorgeous sweeping pendant diamond grille just on there with a chrome and gloss black tri-star. You've also got your towing cover, and you've got your parking sensors all the way round. You also, as part of the night pack, have the really nice 18-inch AMG alloy wheels. They are diamond cut. They are 5 twin spoke in gloss black and silver, and you can see you also get the real nice styling as part of the AMG line with the extended bit on the side skirt, and you also get fantastic Cirrus white paintwork with gloss black door mirrors with a built-in indicator and a de-chromed window surround as part of the night pack or black pack. You get gloss black door pillars and tinted privacy glass as well. You'll see that the CLA is in great condition. No dinks, no dents, no horrors, no surprising. Just one clean, really well looked after car. Now you've also got your rear parking distance control on the back, and you can also see you've got your gloss black diffuser with dual chrome exit exhaust. And you can see you've got no spoiler on the back, but the design of the CLA itself really does all the talking for you. You also got your chrome badging, got a gloss black shark fin antenna, and you've got the real nice sumptuous styling like the canyons just there that go really nice. And on here you can see you've got your Mercedes-Benz branded LED rear tail light. Now the boot, you can open it off the key or click the button, and it is a very quick release, so make sure you get out of the way quick, or else that can catch some people unaware. And the boot, it's not too bad. It's not massive, but you could easily get in all your luggage in there. Day to day you could get a buggy or a stroller in there if it was put at a diagonal angle, but you can easily get in any shopping, any groceries, any luggage. Plenty of room for storage, and if you lift that up you have got further storage under there, so ideal. Just in time for Christmas you'll be able to hide the presents as well. Now it is a push down boot, and you can see that the styling on the CLA is pretty impeccable. It's a car that just has such a good look, super sleek, super stealthy, and really cool. Now that's really everything that I can show you on the exterior of the CLA, but what I'll do now is I'll jump into the car and show you all the features that it has in its packed cabin, awaiting you as its potential new owner. So moving inside, you can see that the CLA has everything that you would expect from the Mercedes-Benz brand. It's packed full of tech, it's got real good attention to detail on the styling, and it's of course got the AMG spec, which is of course the black and red colourway. You've got the Artico man-made leather seats with a Dinamica suede in the middle with a red contrast stitching. Really nice, really supportive bolsters, and you've also got the leg extensions on there as well, but if you're doing long commutes. Manually adjustment on the seats, got AMG floor mats, stainless steel sports pedals, and you have of course in here got your automatic lighting and parking brake. Now I will just apologise that the mat is a bit dirty. We have hooved it off, but our car park is quite gravelly, and we've had some rain on here, and we are located next to a busy road, so please do accept my apologies. We have got the aluminium door inlays just here, and on the door card itself you've got the Dinamica suede with the Artico leather, red contrast stitching, and you've got your electrical adjustable mirrors, electric windows, and of course remote boot release. Now moving inside the cabin, what you'll also see is that you've got the really nice and the real high wanted flat bottom steering wheel. Now this just gives the CLA a real sporty aesthetic appearance and gives the driver that feel that they're back in a race car, and that's what you want when you get in a Mercedes. But not only that, it visually looks fantastic, and it's actually a bit more safe, if that makes any sense, compared to having just Nappa leather. So what this does, obviously you get perforated because it's stronger, it's a firmer grip, and it means your hands aren't going to slip, whereas on the Nappa leather you can see the difference. It's quite difficult to lose grip on there. But on the steering wheel you have got your multifunction control, which is of course the instrument cluster display, and you can change things such as your Linguatronic voice control, Bluetooth telephone and volume control. Now we'll turn the car on. So what we do first, always, if it was me, because I'm a car guy, let your needles do, let your car initiate, then foot on the clutch, foot on the brake and turn the key. There you go. So now your wheel's unlocked, and you can see that there is no notes, no warning lights on the dash, no Christmas tree, as they like to say in the car trade. Just a really nice, clean, straight car. And the instrument cluster itself is the black finish, the gloss black, and you've got the chrome styling and the ringlets just around the revometer and the speedometer. And you've also got the real nice high contrast white font with red needles and red complementing accessories. Just gives it a real nice feel. Now, to control the instrument cluster, it is these buttons here, and if you click on OK, you'll see that comes up. And then if you click the down button on the left menu, you can change stuff on your trip. So you get your miles, which you can see it's covered just over 31,800. And you've got your range left, you've got your eco display, you've got your consumption, you've got your reset, you've also got that again. And you click across, you've got navigation, but of course on this one there is no SD card, so you would need to speak to your local Mercedes dealer or get yourself on eBay, and that card would fit nicely into that SD card slot just there, and that will allow you to have navigation. Now what you can do, you can also click on your audio, so you've got FM, you've got your different options as well, but at the minute it's on FM in capital, so we'll definitely put that on mute. Now what else you can see, you've got your Bluetooth telephone and you've got your assistance here. So if you click on the assistance graphic, it brings up a virtual highway, and that just informed you of any obstacles or any information you need to take note of on your current journey. You've also got attention assist, which measures how long you've been driving and will recommend a rest break or a stop when needed. You've also got ESP, which is of course the electronic stability program, otherwise known as traction control. Now what you can do is the brake assist as well, which will obviously help with your braking, and it will just slow you down when it thinks you could do with a helping hand. And the attention assist we've just touched upon. So the main one is of course service. You can check if there's any fault codes, door open, low fuel, EML light, but you'd see that there. It would tell you if there was any problems with the car, which obviously on this one there are none. You've also got tyre pressures, which you can measure and monitor and reset. And you've got Assist Plus, which tells you when your next service is due and what type it is. So you can see the next service due is an A service, and that's in just under a year's time. And that really is everything on the menu, on the instrument cluster, but you can change other things such as your miles, you've got your different lighting, your DRLs. You can also change your vehicle settings such as your speed limit, your automatic door locks, acoustic lock as well. Or you can reset everything to factory settings. Now, moving around, you can see you've also got this really nice iPad spec tablet media system. That is of course encased in piano gloss black with a chrome outlay, and you've also got the real nice brushed aluminium trim echoing all across the dash and into the secondary door card. Now on here you can see that is controlled by this little gizmo here, which BMW call an iDrive, and so do I. So if you did have navigation, you click on it there and you'll be able to activate your map and go through all the options. Radio, you can click on that, and if you click onto waveband, you'll see you've got FM and AM. There is no DAB on this particular model. You also have your media, which you can have many different options of your media. So if you click on devices, you can see that you've got your disc, you've got your memory card, you've also got your Bluetooth telephone, and you've got your secondary USB. But you can get onto that two different ways, and you can click on it this way. Interface, Bluetooth audio, the information, the disc, or the memory card again. Now you've also got your Bluetooth telephone, really simple, click connect device and you're good to go to be chatting on your journey. If you click on vehicles, you can get onto vehicle settings, you can change your locator illumination. So if it was me, I would have that on just because it's a nice feature. You can change your ambient lighting brightness, which isn't a multicolour or customizable option, it's just the solar orange. You've also got your interior and exterior lighting shut off, and that wraps up your lighting. You can also go into dynamic select and you can configure your individual drive mode from when you change it to suit how you want. So if you wanted it all comfort or eco, you could have sport, comfort or eco. Now what we'll do, we'll change all this to eco because I normally do it to sport. So you can have your steering real sharp and harsh and responsive as such in sport, or easier and more assistance through comfort. You've got your eco stop start on, and you can do your climate control to eco. So that would be set up ideally for the optimum driving in terms of remaining really good and green for the planet. You can also measure your consumption on this. It does it in per 15-minute intervals and just tells you in miles per gallon on the left how well you are driving. You can get on your owner's manual or you can change the time. And lastly, you can get onto system settings and you can change all different options. Favourite functions, volume setting, language, display. You've got your rear view camera, which of course you can open the camera cover or activate by reverse. Bluetooth, import, export, or reset to factory standards. Moving down, you've got of course your air vents, which portray air and blow air into the cabin. And you've got your old school media control system here, which has picked up a bit of dust because we've had the windows open, but you can see on here you've got radio, media, navigation, telephone. Again, you will need an SD card for this. You've got mute, vehicle settings, Bluetooth, telephone as well. You've got eject for your CD player and clear. You can turn the display on or off with that button. SD card facility, and these for all the millennials, as I say on the videos, are of course the dials of which you would use to change a track or dial a phone. Now on here there's no heated seats because the buttons would usually be there, but that is reserved for a Premium Plus. But you do have dynamic drive select, which if you do click it, you'll see it comes up in both the instrument cluster. So you have eco, individual, sport or comfort, and it is also displayed on the screen just on the media system. It gives you a nice little graphic just to tell you which mode you are in. And you've also got your hazard lights, auto start stop, and you can turn your audible parking sensors on or off as well. And moving down, you've got your air conditioning. So this is dual zone, so you click on zone, and if she wanted it at 21 and he wanted it on 30, you can see you can have different temperatures in different bits of the cabin. To sync it, you just click zone off and it syncs to the driver's temperature. You change your temperature by turning the dial left or right, or you can also set it to auto and aircon as well, and it will automatically adapt and amend to what it thinks you need. You've got your max on your front and your rear windscreen. You've got the severity or how the air is distributed into the cabin, and you've got your mode just to tell you where and when the air is coming in and where it is being blown into. You've got your recirculation, your air conditioning, and you can turn it off like we're about to now. You've also got a bit of storage under here, and you've got a 12-volt charger, and you've got the centerpiece, which is of course the manual gear knob. So that is of course finished in the Napa leather with a red contrast stitching, perforated leather head with a chrome and gloss black styling. As far as nice looking gear knobs go, there's a pun, it's not too bad. It looks alright, gives you a nice sporty feel, and it's got a nice texture to it just on here. Again, same as the steering wheel, just stops you losing grip. Now to put it in reverse, because everybody struggles, you'll need to lift it up, so you can see, lift it up, pull it to the left and push it down, and that then will put you in reverse, and you'll know because your camera will come on. Now on your camera you can move your iDrive and you can also change that to that view, but for me that's a little bit confusing where you can just have it in normal. And moving down, you've got your ambient lighting located just here, and you've got your cup holder just in there. iDrive setting, and you have of course got your armrest here which slides forward for if you've got big long arms like an octopus. It's a lot more comfortable. That is of course finished in the Artico man-made leather with a red stitching, and you lift it up and you've got your two media interfaces just in there. And in the rear seats, really good condition, no rips, no marks, no tears, no stains, but you have got Isofix. You've got that real nice big padded bolster sport seating, and it's ideal for kids, and you can easily get adults in the rear as well because there is quite a lot of leg room. So that really is everything that I can tell you about this CLA 180. I'm sure you'll agree it's a really good looking car, and it's got a really good spec and value for money. I don't know if there's a better looking car for that sort of price. But if you're still not really sure that you want to bite the bullet and take the chance, just remember that every car here at Emerald House of Cars is treated to the 128 point check prior to retailing, and also prior to the car being brought around for me to film this exact video. That just means our experienced group of techs and body shop guys have had a look over the car meticulously, both cosmetically and mechanically. Our facility on site is RAC approved, so that gives you total reassurance that it has to be done to top industry leading standards. We are able to offer part exchange, and we offer a vast array of finance options, so do please, if you have any questions about the car, the video, or any of those above mentioned points, do get in touch with the team today at Emerald, and we'll be more than happy to assist. But for me, it's thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. More importantly, I really hope to see you at the showroom at Emerald HQ very soon.